Rosemont police say that an intentional chlorine gas leak has sent 19 people to the hospital.
Everyone was getting thrown in ambulances the next minute, and I woke up in a hospital.
19-year-old Joey Zavodny and his sister were attending the wildly popular Midwest Fur Fest, a convention where participants dress up as furry animals to draw attention to animal rights and other critter causes, when he says he started to smell chlorine and became nauseous. Rosemont police say they found a broken jar containing white powdered chlorine in a hotel stairwell and activated a hazmat alarm.
You're looking at a photo of 21-year-old Josh Acosta and 25-year-old Frank Felix, taken just 5 days before police say they murdered Chris Yost, his wife Jennifer, and their friend Arthur Boucher. The men are pictured jousting at a barbecue for the SoCal Furries. It's a group that dresses up as cartoon characters. Friends say they considered themselves furries and showed up at the Irvine Regional Park with 17-year-old Caitlin Yost. She was dressed as a fur dragon.
There's always going to be hate because a lot of people see us and don't understand us, and therefore the common thing is if you don't understand something, therefore you don't like it, and if you don't like it, you'll want to change it. My name is Josiah. I'm 20, about to hit 21. I am currently a student in InFocus Film School. Most of my hobbies are consistent of drawing, creating content for my channel on YouTube. Currently am painting some miniatures for my campaign for D&D about to start up in the summer. Oh, and of course, I'm a furry.
My name is CJ. I'm 18 years old. I am a furry and fursuit maker. What that means is I make costumes for myself to perform in, and I make costumes for other people to perform in.
My name is Marcus. I've been in the furry fandom for about 5 years now. I make all my fursuits, and I go public fursuiting a lot.
Today we're here at Vancouver FurryCon to see what it truly means to be a furry. Got a few questions for you. What got you into fursuiting?
Honestly, it's probably my insane Disney obsession. I really love going to the parks as a kid, so seeing the cartoon characters, I was always really obsessed with that.
What got me into fursuiting was I came to this con back in 2020 for it being my first con, and I was with a bunch of high school friends that were furries and did have fursuits. They let me use their fursuit, try it on, see how I like it, just before, let's say, I bought a fursuit or anything like that and spent a lot of money.
I thought it was just simply fun, looking at pictures online, and slowly but surely that evolved into actually wanting your own. But the cause itself, I find it really appealing. It's fun. It's innocent fun. And it escapes you a little bit from the seriousness of life.
What about the furry community inspires you the most?
Oh, just the people, the artists. Everyone has their own interpretation of what it means to be a furry.
It's got to be the creativity. Everybody just brings so much life and color and expression of art to the table, and I just really like going to furry conventions, especially to see all of the really unique fursuits.
What got me into the furry fandom is actually a funny story. I used to hate furries. I thought that they were weird. I thought that it was more than just a hobby. And I thought that it was ridiculous. I thought that anybody who does that is not in the right state of mind. And one day in 2017, I was scrolling through YouTube looking for something to watch, and a video of a fursuiter known as Telephone came up. And I saw it and I said to myself, oh my god, haha, furries, I'm gonna watch it just to see how dumb it is. And now here I am.
Well, one time in middle school, I had heard over, from a few friends or whatever, they were talking shit about the furry fandom, and I was kind of curious of what it was. They told me all the negative stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's not great. But however, like a day or so passed, and I went home and I found a video about fursuit paws. And I was into making stuff, so I'm like, oh, this is interesting. So I clicked on the video, and I slowly, over time, found more videos about the furry fandom, and that got me into it.
What do you think are like the pros and cons of being a furry?
It gets really hot in here.
Oh yeah, I can. I've had experiences.
Pros, like, it's just so much fun, and like being able to like put on a mask and just like express myself without like feeling any pressure on like how I'm like being perceived. It's like really, really nice. And then cons is like definitely like how people view it outside of the fandom. Like even just a week ago, my dad accidentally saw my fursuit, and it was like sort of like a weird experience. So like having that like that view of how the fandom is from outside of it.
The pros is definitely self-expression. No one will ever bat an eye at anything you do. Everyone will accept anything. The con is that people accept everything, and it's very hard to find that boundary.
Pros, definitely you get to run around in a cool costume. I mean, like, that's a big pro for me. You don't have to have a fursuit to be a furry, but like, I feel like I wouldn't be one if I couldn't do this. You know, I don't know. I just feel like when you're in a costume and you're playing a character, it's a lot more fun than just being a human. You know, and the cons of being a furry, you get a lot of death threats on YouTube, unfortunately. And
oh, I believe that.
A lot of threats in general, and a lot of people just really don't understand it. And you know, if you just feel like, if you just say that it's just like Halloween, it's dressing up as a character that you made yourself instead of like Dracula or whatever, people I think would get it a bit more.
This community has been given a lot of hate for a few reasons, but not really, most likely stereotypes. A lot of the community has been given stereotypes about them being zoophiles, which is completely unacceptable. The whole community frowns upon it.
The difference between a furry and a zoophile is a furry just wants to dress up in a fun little costume and bring joy, I find, and have fun with friends. Well, a zoophile does some of that, but also does terrible things to animals. Like, you get where I'm going with this. How bad has the hate gone against the community? I would say it's slowly getting worse over time. People keep bringing up old stereotypes against each other, like even like people within the community. But a lot of the hate is just like little kids not understanding it and seeing other people hating us. And then they decide, oh, it's fun to make fun of other people on the internet. Let's, you know, harass them to like suicide, honestly. Like, it's terrible. I get people telling me every single day in like my like comment section on like my TikToks to like either kill myself or like that I ruined a character for making a fursuit off of them or just anything. I mean, like, even in like schools and stuff, like middle school is terrible, like for a young furry to be in. And I feel like we should just be like, that's okay. You do what you like, I'll do what I like. Like, you like sports? Cool. You like dressing up in a fursuit? Cool.
I would say what unites the community the most is the shared interest. And that's really what makes a fandom and a community in the first place, is a shared interest. And for furries, the shared interest is animals and anthropomorphic animals and the creativity and the community of it. It's so unlike any other fandom to do what furries do. Most furry conventions have a charity that they'll raise money for while doing that. I think a couple years ago, AnthroCon in the US raised, I think, about $1 million for St. Jude. And that's mind-boggling. And I think that's what unites us, is the fact that yeah, we're all different. We're all a little weird. And but that doesn't make us worthless.
And our last question is, do you need a fursuit to be a furry?
Oh, absolutely not. I don't have one, probably don't plan on ever getting one, but I would 100% still count myself as one. Definitely not. Definitely not. I've had this fursuit for only a few months, and before then I've been a furry for years. And in general, most furries don't have a fursuit, and that's totally fine.
No, you don't. I've been a furry much longer than I've had a fursuit.
This is why I'm actually really glad that this documentary is being made, because I believe that the first step to ending hate is education. Education over ignorance. Always.